Hello, my name's Liz and I work for Somerset Libraries, and I'm going to tell you the story of Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Once upon a time, long ago and far away, there lived a little girl called Goldilocks. And her mummy had called her Goldilocks because she had such beautiful yellow curly hair. Goldilocks hated it. She absolutely hated her name. She thought it was not a good name for a brave and adventurous girl, which is what she was. So Goldilocks called herself Big G. And Goldilocks liked to go exploring in the woods. She liked to jump in puddles, she liked to make dams across streams, and she loved climbing trees. And one day she went out into the forest like she usually did to play. But she walked further and further into the forest, down a path she'd never been. And in front of her, out of the trees, she saw a cottage. Wow, look! I didn't know there was a cottage here. I wonder who lives there. So Goldilocks walked up to the front door and knocked loudly. But nobody answered. Now, probably you or I would have turned away and walked back home, but not Goldilocks. She was brave and she was adventurous, but she was also quite nosy. So she gave the door a little push, and the door opened. Now, you and I probably wouldn't have done that, and if we did, we'd have probably walked home, but not Goldilocks. She peeped round the door. Oh, I wonder who lives here. It looks quite interesting. I think I'll go and take a look. So Goldilocks went in. And in front of her was a table. And on that table were 3 bowls of porridge. Now, you or I might have taken a look and turned round and gone home. But not Big G. She tried some of the porridge in the first bowl. Oh, that's far too hot. Oh, burnt my mouth. Then she tried the porridge in the second bowl. Oh, well, that person's weird like my granny. They put salt in it. And then she tried the third bowl. Oh, that's lovely. It's got some golden syrup on it. And she ate it all up. Now, at this point, while Goldilocks is enjoying her porridge, I should probably tell you a little bit more about who lives here. And 3 bears live here. This is Ancient Bear. Now you think of the oldest person that you know, and then you think of someone even older, and that's how old Ancient Bear was. I'm very, very old. I'm a little bit deaf, and I don't see very well. So that's Ancient Bear. And Ancient Bear lived with 2 friends. He lived with Bear Bear. And Bear Bear is called Bear Bear because he didn't like to wear clothes. I like the breeze through my fur. It's very cooling on a hot day. So that's Bear Bear. And then the final bear that lives in the house is Itsy Bitsy Bear. Hello, I'm tiny. I'm the tiniest bear in the whole world. I'm so tiny that I can fit in a rabbit hole. So those are the 3 bears, and those are the bears whose cottage Goldilocks is currently, well, trespassing in. When Goldilocks had finished the porridge, instead of turning around and going home, she climbed up the stairs, and at the top of the stairs were 3 doors, and Goldilocks peeped round each of the doors. Wait a minute! There's 3 doors, but there's no bathroom. Probably something you should know about bears is they believe it is very unhygienic to have your bathroom in the house. Why would you do that? Bears always go to the toilet in the woods. Big G, went into the first bedroom and she jumped on the bed. Oh, this bed is really hard, not at all comfy. And then she went into the second bedroom. Oh, this bed is way too soft. That's going to feel like you're being eaten. And she went into the third bedroom. Oh, this bed is perfect. It's perfect for a nap after all that porridge I ate. So Big G got into the bed and fell fast asleep. Now the bears had been out for a walk before breakfast, because Ancient Bear always makes the porridge. Because his eyesight's not quite what it was, it's often a bit burnt or a bit too hot. So rather than upset him, the other bears always like to go for a walk before breakfast and probably eat a few berries just because they know they won't be eating the porridge. So the bears have been for their walk and they come back to the cottage. I'm sure we closed the door, didn't we? I mean, I know my memory's not what it was, but I'm sure we closed it. We did, we definitely closed the door. I'm sure it was shut. It was definitely shut. Aye, it was. We did. The door was shut. And in go the bears. Oh, look, said Itsy Bitsy Bear. I say, it smells funny in here. Aye, somebody's been in. Look at that. Somebody's been at my porridge. Somebody's been at my porridge. Oh, somebody's eaten my porridge. All up. Then the bears, because bears are very good at sniffing. I think somebody's been in our house. And they headed off upstairs. Somebody has been in my bedroom. Look, my bed's a mess. Aye, somebody's been in my bedroom. Looks like they've been jumping on my wee bed. And look, somebody's still in my bedroom. And the bears spotted Goldilocks fast asleep in Itsy Bitsy Bear's bed. Goldilocks yawned. Oh, started to wake up. She wondered what that noise was. She could hear a sort of growling. The three bears were not impressed. Their breakfast had been messed with so they couldn't eat it, and their beds that they'd made beautifully before they went for a walk were all of a jumble. They were growling. Now Big G, who thought she was very brave and fearless and generally was, woke up and saw she was surrounded by bears. Oh no! Bears! And she ran down the stairs, she ran out of the front door of the cottage, and she ran away into the woods. Oh no! Because our porridge has been spoiled, Ancient Bear's going to have to make a new batch. Oh no. Where's the Alka-Seltzer? And that is the story of Goldilocks and what happened when she met the three bears. If you'd like to see more stories and ideas for making things and cooking recipe tips and all sorts of things, there's lots of videos to watch on Somerset Libraries' website. Bye.